Okay, you guys wanted to see the Sheriff comparison, so that's exactly what we are going to do straight up. I think the Sheriff, after, a few days, looking at it, is the best skin within this collection. The Judge obviously also is pretty good looking, but let's be real, the Sheriff is a 10 out of 10, I feel like, visually. I said that I don't like the Phantom in first person model view too much, but the Sheriff in first person looks just as good as in just the in-game preview. So I'm gonna make the comparison, and as usual, the first point I do want to go into is the sound effect. I do want to compare it to the best sound effects that we have in the game when it comes to the Sheriff. That's first of all, in my opinion, the Singularity Sheriff and the Iron Sheriff. Those two, in my opinion, are the best sounding Sheriff skins in the game. And, Chronovoid definitely can compete with the Iron, almost identical in my opinion. When it comes to the Singularity, I feel like the Singularity still could be like a little bit better. I just think it's so satisfying to shoot that weapon in comparison to the Chronovoid, which I haven't used too much yet, obviously. I can't give you like a long-term review, but I still think the Singularity is like a little bit better. But, at that point, I don't even care, right? Both of these sound effects are insane. In comparison to the rest, right? I think the Chronovoid is better than the Riva Sheriff, than the Protocol Sheriff. What else do we have? The Sentinels of Light Sheriff. I don't think there's any other, Sheriff skin that can compete with the Chronovoid Sheriff in terms of sound effect, first of all. And then, let's talk about visuals. I think visually, in the base colorway, the Chronovoid Sheriff is one of the most beautiful Sheriff skins in game. Again, it has all the animations, all the features. We need to list them again. You guys know what the skin is about. So, the value is crazy. Again, if you compare it to any other Sheriff skin, the Protocol Sheriff, highest tier Sheriff skin in the game, it doesn't even have close as much value as, the Chronovoid Sheriff, which is even cheaper. So if we talk about value, Chronovoid's definitely the best one out there. And just overall, because of the fact that the animations are crazy, right? I do like the finisher and the kill banner, colorways changing, all that good stuff. This actually, in my opinion, is the best Sheriff skin that we have to offer in the game right now. If we compare the full package that each and every single Sheriff skin in the game has to offer, there isn't any Sheriff skin that comes close to this one. Again, Singularity has an insane sound effect, might actually be still the best one yet, but besides that, I feel like Chronovoid is better in every other aspect. And then again, the sound effect for the Chronovoid is also just insane. We also have the Mage Punk Sheriff, but I don't even think that's worth comparing to the Chronovoid. The one Sheriff skin I feel like could actually compete, in the sense that I feel like this is definitely a top tier Sheriff, might be my personal favorite. That's the Arcane Sheriff. But the Arcane Sheriff is like a one-off, right? I don't think this is like a fair comparison. The Arcane Sheriff also has the fact that it's limited, and that in itself is just going to make it more hype. It's the same thing going on with the Ruin Dagger. The Arcane Sheriff is a sick Sheriff skin. It has the exclusive puller animation, which we don't have on any other Sheriff skin. The sound effect is crazy good. So yeah, if you want to make the direct comparison, I would definitely, say those are pretty equal. But again, if we talk about value, Chronovoid is king. Can't even compare the Arcane Sheriff in terms of value. So overall, I think, honestly, the Chronovoid Sheriff might actually be the best Sheriff skin in the game, with, Iron still obviously being viable, right? It's obviously still a good skin, and Singularity also, but if we just take every single aspect into account, I think the Chronovoid is the best Sheriff skin in the game that we have right now. And I wish I could have said the same for the Phantom, but the Phantom is a different case. Again, I don't like the first person model there too much, but on the Sheriff, I feel like everything is good. The only thing, again, the colorways are not perfect, but the first person model view on the Sheriff looks great. So honestly, I love the Sheriff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one.